Are you one of those parents who constantly feel or speak that your child lacks communication skills? Well, listen to this video. Hello everyone, I am Khushbu, a professional storyteller, drama educator and a trainer. And today I would like you to burst some myths that we as parents have around communication skills for children. Because I as a trainer constantly meet parents who have these concerns. So let's find out. Challenges. When we feel that my child is facing a challenge, so there could be two types of challenges. One, which is really genuine, which is there. For example, your child is stammering and it is proven medically. That is a genuine challenge. Another challenges are acquired challenges. Sometimes we constantly listen to others, we talk to others and we feel that we might have this problem, or we consciously or subconsciously start believing, okay, my child really lacks communication skills. But that is not the reality. Let's go deeper. So I as a trainer come across parents who constantly give me popular myths that they have around communication skills around their children. Number one is that my child doesn't speak in front of others. This is the number one myth that most parents have, and most parents go through this concern that their child doesn't express themselves, don't speak to this new stranger or uncle and auntie they meet or they know. Let me tell you, it's not easy to get comfortable in front of a stranger and talk. Even a hello is not possible, because children like to get comfortable with people around them. Would you like to speak to a stranger randomly if you enter a party where you know no one? You will take efforts, right? Even when you are so trained. But for children, they speak their heart out. And it's okay if they're not talking to a new stranger or an uncle or an auntie. It's perfectly fine. But that doesn't mean that they lack communication skills. Because communication skills is an individual self-expression, expressing their true needs, feelings and desires. Number two, most parents keeps on telling me that their child is shy and they just don't open up. Now, shyness is a feeling of anxiety sometimes, and sometimes it's reserved depending on the situation. But that doesn't mean that your child lacks communication skills or he is unable to express his needs or desires or feelings. For example, once I went to a storytelling show and a mother called me that, ma'am, please look after my son. His name is so-and-so and he doesn't speak to new people or get comfortable in a new class. I said, okay, I'll look into it. When I went into the show, I did the storytelling, we had fun and we played loads of games. After the session, the mother called me that my child had awesome fun, despite the fact that in the whole session I was unable to recognize the boy. But this gave me a clue that most parents feel that their child is shy, but actually their child wasn't. Shyness is simply the anxiety to not feel comfortable in front of someone's personality. And it's okay not to open up, but that doesn't mean that your child lacks communication skills. Number three myth is my child don't speak in English and he can't communicate. My dear friends, parents and whoever is watching this video, not speaking in English fluently doesn't label you that you lack communication skills. Okay? There are many orators, many brilliant speakers who speak flawlessly in their mother tongues. For example, ex-Prime Minister of India, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, was an excellent orator in Hindi language. So does that mean that he lacked communication skill? So not speaking in English fluently does in any way mean that your child lacks communication skills. It only means that your child needs improvement or fluency in English language. Because again, communication skill is all about expressing your true self. Number 4 myth that most parents have around children communication skill is that their child is not willing to share things with them. Now this is a concern, but again that doesn't mean that your child lacks communication skill. If I am a child and I don't want to go to my parent and share that something has happened to me, that means my child is not confident about me. That means I have not created that open window for open communication, for trustworthy. Most children feel that if they share something that has happened to them or they have done it with their parents or with their primary caretakers, they suffer from the feeling of getting judged or getting scolded. Because even a 4-year-old can understand, can sense the energies of judgments. Sometimes we as parents create that fear of anxiety and fear about certain things through our limiting beliefs and definitions that children are unable to understand complex ideas and they are unable to express themselves. It is when they stop sharing things with us. So sharing is a two-way process. Start beginning your day with sharing with them. Share whatever you feel with them and see the magic. But again, if your child is not sharing things with you, that in any way doesn't mean that your child lacks communication skills. And number 5, the 5th myth that most parents have, that if their child is not participating or speaking up in the class, they feel that their child lacks communication skills. Yes, we have loads of public speaking classes. I conduct sessions with the objective to motivate children to speak up. But again, that speak up has to be an individual's will, self-expression. That they really want to share and speak something. They want to share, not just speak mindlessly. We have a lot of children who just want to speak, just to show that I can speak, I'm the one who answer. Because that has been fed in their brains that if you speak more, if you answer more, you will be better. That is not true. If your child doesn't wish to respond to a teacher in the classroom activities, it's okay. As long as he is understanding what is happening in the class, as long as he's participating in the activities through other works, it's absolutely fine. Because sometimes the child's mood is not good, sometimes the child doesn't like the teacher, sometimes the child doesn't like the class or the subject, it's so boring. It's okay not to answer your teacher in the classroom. Now, having discussed all these 5 myths that most parents have around children's communication skill and bursting them, I want to tell you that communication skills is all about an individual's holistic, true, honest and complete self-expression. A child might choose to stay quiet, a child might choose to just write it down, but respect your child. And you as a parent, it's your responsibility to gather complete awareness and knowledge exactly what is happening with your child and why is it happening before labeling consciously or unconsciously him or her that he or she lacks communication skills. Hope this video helps you or has bursted some myths that you might have, or even if you don't have any myths, share this video with your friends. Do like and subscribe my channel. And I am Khushbu and I will get you more videos for your growth and your parenting and your communication and storytelling journey. Thank you.